listen to him.
So look, Drake.
He's trying to roll you up.
Drake. You know he's that nigga. Drake is like LeBron, right?
Tell me when you play Make No Sense, niggas don't make no sense.
You are now listening to the BlackerTheBerry, the sweeter the juice.
Let's record, I mean.
What do I say? Your name now. You just say your name. Why you have to try? So DMIXX, and then you say I'm sure.
This thing, you're like, you want the best of three worlds. Like
You're scaring me. Now I understand why the girls are running away. Because all this time I've been thinking girls are crazy. Now it makes sense. Keyshawn.
Like, do you feel like if Drake was to drop something and it just came out 10 minutes ago, you play it in the club, do you think everyone will still be silent? Or do you think they'll turn up just because it's Drake?
No, they'd be silent.
Okay.
No, so it doesn't matter who it is.
Like,
I feel like there are few.
Except for
yeah,
the Drake.
I feel
you could literally play. You could play any track. You could play Tory Lanez. You could play Travis Scott. Like anybody that has a distinctive voice.
If
you
it's
could play the track. And if you guys have not heard it before, you probably won't pay too much mind.
There's very few artists that you can do that to. Very few artists. Like for example, like artists that are hot right now. Like. Speaking from the Afrobeats end, artists that are hot right now, like Ashake, if you play anything from Ashake, everyone's jumping before they even know what song it is. Wizkid is another one because a lot of their tracks are very similar, so it's almost safe to just play any new track from them. Whereas like with Davido that does a lot of different things, you can't just play any Davido
basically
track.
Benefiting them that they're not versatile.
Sometimes,
in a lot of cases, man.
Yeah,
but how versatile can you really be without
Tory Lanez
not being in your niche anymore? You know what I mean?
Tory Lanez.
Yeah, but
He's
those
the one of the most versatile.
Tory Lanez doesn't
Brown.
make his own.
But those
doesn't really make his own songs.
When we talk about
he does a lot of covers. Am I lying?
Yes, nigga. Do you know how long Tory Lanez has been an artist? This nigga, no. Hold on. Sorry, please. Tory Lanez literally.
He makes a lot of covers.
No, you only pay attention to the covers.
Oh, stop!
Did you listen to his album that just came out like 2 weeks ago?
Yes.
What is it called? Where's the cover? It's a beautiful album.
I don't follow the title. I listen to songs because I know artists are good. Tory Lanez is a good artist. I don't see. I play the album.
What I'm trying to say is that on that album alone, there's no cover. Okay, the covers come from his chicks tapes. There's a reason in regards to that.
What about the samples?
They're mixtapes. They're literally mixtapes.
Okay, what about the samples?
I love niggas
the samples are not originals.
But that's the point. They're mixtapes.
No. But what I'm saying is that he like Tory Lanez is he's one of the best artists in the world in terms of when it comes to music. Mm-hmm. He's one of the best. I can't deny that. Literally, even that song that came out, the Hot Boy Summer or whatever it was. That song slaps.
I think that song was trash.
I thought that song. You said no.
Hot Boy Summer. I didn't even download that.
You were I played that song for you and you were bopping.
Where?
Don't come and lie in the camera.
I'm not like
I Daydreams.
Yo, search my laptop. You know what?
Don't search your laptop. I played it for you and you were bopping.
Doctor. Sorry, DMIXX. I heard that. I've heard not a rumor, but like there's a reputation that Tory Lanez has that he makes music that Drake used to make, like in terms of like a time.
Man, I don't know.
That's what I heard.
I'm just gonna leave it that like Tory's been doing this shit for like over a decade.
Like all of his older albums sound like Drake's albums, but
Okay.
From like a time ago. You get what I mean? That's what I heard.
Too much.
I don't know if I just want to get your opinion.
Tory Lanez is one of the most versatile artists out here, and he's been doing it for over a fucking decade. And he only started getting recognized like really after the song "Say It." But he has not songs.
The thing is, I feel like people underestimate and underrate Tory Lanez.
They do. To this day.
About
Young Boy, he has 11 million views on YouTube. That's not underrated, bro.
No.
Who, Young Boy?
Young Boy.
I'm talking about
Young Boy.
He should be more. He should be more. He should be more popular.
300 million views.
Who?
Brother,
Okay,
loud this, bro.
but what was I
See,
gonna say?
Tory Lanez is an underrated artist.
But people like Tory Lanez. Oh, sorry. People
Brent's
like
good,
Tory
but he's not
Lanez,
Tory.
Drake.
Wait, one mic.
bro?
Isaac, one mic.
Did you hear my response? Because that would be the answer to it.
What are you trying to say about Brent?
Brent is not Tory, is what we're agreeing on.
Sorry, what?
Brent?
Yes. Brent isn't touching Tory Lanez.
And forget.
Here, so the point I was trying to make earlier before we diverted into this discussion is
Did he just agree with us?
when we talk about
I think
one mic.
when we talk about people like Tory Lanez, Drake, Chris Brown, we're talking about like the 1% of music artists, right? So
And
they
Young Boy. Add him to that.
He's not a part of that.
and Young Boy,
He's
sure,
not a part
whatever.
of that.
But
Forget about
No,
Young
like
Boy,
get rid of the
bro.
smile.
He
and actually
has
be
better.
serious.
He has a better fan base than Drake and Tory.
He has a fucking. Okay, actually, I can't even
does,
comment on
he
that
does.
because there's too many niggas.
You know it will come for you in the comments. You know we'll be there.
Yo, they can come.
First of all, loyal fan
Every
base in
single
the
person
world.
that's watching this probably has some type of idea of me, and you can go suck yourself. There's never been a time that I've ever fucking been able to back down from what the fuck I'm saying. I'm the most straightforward ass fucking nigga, period. And I don't care. That's the only time that I'm ever gonna fucking boast about anything, is that I will be the most straightforward fucking person. Because why the fuck am I afraid to tell the truth? It doesn't affect me. It's our reality. If you can't accept reality, you're fucking insane.
Oh wait, are you saying reality is that Young Boy's not a 1%? Yo, you're insane. You're insane.
All right, cool.
I'm not worried to pull up the numbers. If I have to pull up the numbers, I will.
Okay,
You need the most recent numbers?
He was
You do the most recent
you know he was
numbers
the
or cumulative?
third. You know he was the third most streamed artist this year last year
Okay,
and last
that's
year
fine.
and
That's fine.
last year.
But let's talk accumulative.
Every single album he dropped went to number one.
That's fine.
You're telling
Do
me
many
he's
artists
not
do
a
that?
1%er?
No, he's not. He's only. He's my nigga.
He's the most
He has
streamed
a
artist
great
in the world.
streak right now. He has a great streak right now, but he's not the
Yo,
best.
see, 16, bro.
The same argument that
bro.
you're making is the same argument people are trying to make for Asha Care. Asha Care just came up, bro.
Yeah,
He's
Yo,
not
he's
the
great,
most
but he's
streamed,
not.
bro.
He's definitely
Okay,
not.
okay.
He's been number
Let's see
one
if
for
he's the most
he's
streamed.
been number one for the past how many weeks?
Can I get through my point, please?
So, but I'm talking about last 2 years. It's not the same
I'm talking
thing.
about decades, bro. Stop this, man.
Okay,
So you're gonna put hold on. You're gonna put Young Boy and Drake in the same category as Drake.
Yes.
Crazy. Anyway, let's get it at that.
Honestly,
Comment for that, please.
Tell that dumbass nigga to shut the fuck up. He's not on Young Boy's level. I'm not.
Send him a message.
You're acting like the Barbies now. What? The Nicki Minaj fans. You're acting like them. That's
It's the
First of all, Nicki Minaj is one of the greatest rappers ever
Of course, I'm not worried, my nigga.
He's not the greatest
I think it's the NBA.
So the point I'm making is you have certain artists that sit at the pinnacle of the music industry that yes they're versatile, but realistically they can do whatever they want. They can make whatever type of music they want, right? But we have artists that to an extent, if you start to drift outside of your niche and what you do, they start to suck. You know what I mean?
Tell Young Boy to make an R&B fucking tape or something.
He did.
Never.
And how does do
What?
shit?
Did he?
Yes.
Show me.
He's
Show me the
versatile.
numbers.
You actually don't think Young Boy's versatile?
I just died.
You don't think he's versatile? There's no way you can say Young Boy's versatile.
Where is this?
In his clothing?
I've never heard him sing in my life.
This is crazy.
Even a nigga like Drake who claims he's a rapper, it also sings. He claims he's a singer, but he also raps.
The thing is with niggas like Drake, Tory Lanez, and Chris Brown, they don't have to claim any type of genre because they can do it all.
Tory Lanez can actually sing, which is actually kind of scary. Like that nigga
NBA,
has vocals.
Isaac,
NBA
tell
what?
me you follow NBA for his
Why don't you lock your
R&B.
screen? Show me the R&B tape.
What you mean? It's right here.
Show me, tell
Which
me.
one?
You
No, I was
follow-
gonna show you he's versatile, but I'll help you find the R&B tape.
Okay,
Brother,
help me find it because I'm listening to it tonight. Every
Perfect.
fucking track.
Let me here. Let's play right now.
And the next time I see you in the club,
No,
Play it on
no.
YouTube or no?
Let me listen to
Or is it gonna get
I'll
cut
just
out?
have to meet you out. That's the only thing.
Okay, then there's
Yeah.
no point. Well, I'll show you after.
The thing is,
Send me the name of the
Okay,
song.
well,
the
I'll
thing
listen
is,
to it.
right? The thing is, we're not telling you that NBA is not like as good as you think he is. We're just telling you he's not up there with
as
Drake.
Good as I think he is a 1%er. So you're telling me he's not as good as I
not
think he
up
is.
there. He's not up there. He could be on his way, nigga, but he's not up there.
He's not up
Okay,
there.
so explain why he's been third most streamed artist for the last 2 years.
2 years, bro.
We're not.
Do you know how many years Drake has been on this shit? He's not the same level.
With that said,
Isaac.
I just want to make a point here, okay? Music's been garbage since 2019.
Okay, well, he was popping since 2016. So you're saying he was hot for
I thought he said 2 years.
I thought you said 2 years.
I said 2016.
Nigga, you said 2 years.
No.
Nigga, we all heard 2 years.
No. I said most streamed artist for 2 years, but I said he's been popping since 2016.
Okay.
So?
Look.
And Drake been popping since pre-2000.
Okay, look.
But Lil Pump
Put it
died
like
out. Youngboy stayed live.
Put it like this.
He's actually
Doxa.
popular internationally, my nigga.
Doxa.
Yeah, it's weird, but
Yeah, I
he
didn't
is.
know that.
Put it like this, right? If we were to compare artists to NBA players, Drake is LeBron in terms of how long he's been in the
And
league.
Youngboy's MJ.
Chill. How So look, Drake.
He's trying to roll you up.
Drake.
You know he's
Drake
that
is
nigga.
Drake is like LeBron, right?
Tell me when you play Make No Sense, niggas don't make no sense. Tell me that don't makes no fucking sense. Don't make no sense.
No, but you have to think about it.
Exactly why. This is exactly why.
Drake,
Because he has the most loyal fan base alive.
Drake,
His fan base is better than
Because they're all
Drake's.
fucking killers, robbers, fucking murderers, scammers.
Look at that bitch.
First of all, do you scam?
No.
Do you rob?
No.
You murder?
No.
You sell?
No.
Do you extort?
No.
You transport?
No. Well, I work for FedEx, so technically I do transport.
do you privatize your transports, or is it for the man?
Well, should I say this on
it's
camera?
for the man.
Are you scared?
Damn.
Yeah.
For the man.
Oh, okay, cool.
You do what after?
But no,
After this nigga was saying, I was
the point I'm making is Drake is
Shut up! Stop dick riding that
Drake
nigga.
is LeBron. He's been in the league same amount, same popularity, same numbers, at the top of his game after 20 years. Someone like NBA YoungBoy, I would say, is maybe
I can name you 3 artists right now that are better than
is a
Drake.
3rd or 4th year player who's
Nigga.
made the All-Star team,
MJ,
consecutive
Kanye
years,
West,
but not
Lil Wayne.
at the level.
Okay, Lil Wayne's a stretch.
Those are all people on that.
Not at the level.
Yeah.
We're talking about people who
On Drake's level, they're above Drake's level.
On the same level as Drake.
No,
Okay,
MJ is a different level than Drake.
Whatever you want to say.
I'm
say that. But
say Lil Wayne's better than Drake.
Yeah.
Lil Wayne
You saying
is
that's
nice.
Categories, like,
Yep.
let's say
Kanye West is better than Drake. I'm sorry, bro.
They're all legends.
Yeah.
But if we actually had to put them like body to body, Lil Wayne is better than Drake.
I think Lil
Wayne by far. Sorry, Lil Wayne's lines.
What year was it when he was
unbeatable?
One
Like,
track
you can't.
on-
Do you know they're all they're all freestyles, right?
I'll take Drake.
No,
No.
Drake
No,
is a good
stop,
one.
yo,
Drake is a good lyricist.
You are all forgetting about someone.
I don't even care anymore. I don't even care anymore. I don't even care anymore.
NBA YoungBoy is really just he's really just the genre.
No, see, wait, hold on.
He's making some fire, but he's not LeBron.
Hold on, he's the voice of the American
he's not
generation.
LeBron. He's not Kobe. He's not
Isaac
any
is
of
giving
these
us.
niggas.
Isaac has given us the best reason for us to understand him. He said NBA YoungBoy has the most loyal fans, and he's proved that. That's all he needs to prove.
Deadass.
We don't need to listen to what he's saying.
Nigga
Well,
is never gonna die out.
I mean, he has the most loyal fan. Because look at this fool telling us that he's top percent. Are we talking?
But I'm giving his accolades. But no opinion.
Let's
no
focus-
opinion.
Hey,
But no
let's focus
opinion
on- focus
I
on
have
the mics,
given
focus
has
on the
been
mics.
biased.
Yeah.
I've been just dropping numbers.
Cap.
How is 3rd most streamed artist biased? That's
In the past 2
How
years,
is that
bro.
biased?
What is going
Search it up.
on?
You have a phone, don't you?
Go on,
But this is not your phone.
You have a phone, don't you? Does Google not work on your team? I'm sorry, do you have a
You're
Nokia?
the one defending him, not me. You're the one. So
Okay, but you're the one doubting me. You're the one doubting my facts, so you might as well go search it out.
Who has better lyrics?
But see,
Youngboy.
huh?
What? That's cap.
No, Isaac. Tim.
It doesn't even matter.
Listen to Lonely Child. Listen to Lonely Child. I'll break it down for you.
You're telling me one song?
Yes.
Dog.
You're telling me that he's a better lyricist because of one song?
No, I'm just saying. I'm just naming a song. But I'm telling you there's multiple.
Dog.
But how many? Like, can
you
fit
can't
that in,
really
like,
argue,
Guys,
John.
why are we arguing? See, greater fool theory. If you argue with the fool, you are the fool. I don't understand what we're doing here.
Yeah, no, he caught me again. See, I tried.
I'm telling you, Isaac is good. He's good. Don't look at his eyes. He's good. He's good.
Fucking demon.
Listen.
Don't give in. See, we were laughing at John at the beginning, but here we are.
Yo, I'm sorry. This is what Isaac does, bro.
Okay, but I do have a question though. If we're talking purely on fan base, I don't want to hear this garbage. If we're talking purely on fan base,
I've heard you play it in the club.
No.
I've heard you play. You've never played Make No Sense.
I don't think so.
Yes, you have, because I was there and I was jumping up and down when you played it.
Yo, Isaac, you might have been drunk that night.
But if we're talking purely on fan base, like it doesn't matter what artists. Yeah, like it doesn't matter what artists do. Like he has the best.
Yes.
So his is better than the Beehive.
Yes.
The hesitation. I was 30, Isaac.
I've never even heard of that.
Brother, what the fuck is going on?
But I just know they can't touch YoungBoy.
Okay.
You're gonna cause us to be.
His eyes don't matter anymore if they look nice or not.
I promise you, if you post this on TikTok and if we get 2 million views, every single person that comes to me in the comments will be met by 30 YoungBoy fans that will be destroying.
And then, and then if you say anything about Beyonce, do you know how fucked we are, bro?
We can take on Beyonce. I take on Beyonce.
No. There's no we.
As a YoungBoy fan,
There's
can I
no
ask you a
we.
question? Let me ask Isaac a question as a YoungBoy fan.
Yeah, no, there's no.
So Isaac,
worse than Savage.
wait, Isaac. So
One mic. One mic.
So look, Isaac, as a YoungBoy fan,
But I
right?
didn't say yes.
You talk
you
about
said,
how
can I
there's-
ask you a question?
there's
I didn't
pain-
say yes.
All right, yo, DMIXX.
Yo.
Okay, so hear me out, right? So Isaac is talking about how there's pain in NBA
you know what I'm
YoungBoy's
talking about?
music, and he says, that's what really gets him in the soul. Let's be honest, if we're talking about niggas who like talk about their pain and like actually really like vocalize that shit,
yeah.
I'm sorry, I might have to choose that nigga Rod Wave over YoungBoy. I'm sorry.
Rod Wave just sings about heartbreak.
Not necessarily.
Is that not
YoungBoy
pain?
branches out more.
Is that because it's about love? It's not pain anymore.
What are you saying?
Because it's about love. It's not pain anymore.
What? Are you gonna let me finish? Yo, does this nigga YoungBoy branches out more? This nigga talks about different struggles in the hood, the way he grew up. He talks about heartbreak. I'm saying Rod Wave just talks about bitches.
That's
he
not
literally
true.
just sings about
That's
bitches.
not true.
I listen to him more than you.
No, you don't. You don't.
Name 3 songs where he doesn't sing about heartbreak.
Isaac, you love this name 3 songs,
Yes,
bro.
yes.
People don't
Name
listen to
3
songs for his name.
Why are you You think I don't know you? Let me just answer. Because if you want to ask me 3 questions about YoungBoy, you know I'm answering like that.
What are your thoughts on that? Because I personally, like, you might not
I
be a
don't listen to Rod Wave.
You don't really listen to him?
No.
That's why I'm asking this nigga. But he's deflecting and he's doing a very good job at it.
The reason why is because it never really like. I'll acknowledge
He's repetitive.
No.
You don't think Rod Wave is repetitive?
NBA YoungBoy is repetitive. First of all, for a nigga, he can't do anything on beat. Why?
Yeah, I'm sorry. He might be worse than
shit.
You don't even listen to him.
Yo, that's what throws me off. Like I'm catching the beat, right? All right. This nigga comes on. Yo, make a beat for me, just anything. Make a beat.
Okay, I'll get it.
Beatbox, nigga.
Go.
I have to go.
Okay.
Yeah, I eat chicken, rice, pockets of ice, everything with spice. You know I'm nice. I don't really care. Don't talk twice. Don't do the like. That's this nigga. That's this nigga.
His shit is bad, bro.
You fuck the critic. Okay, now I'll show you another one.
My God.
See, Isaac, there's no point in going for his catalog, bro. This is not proving anything.
All I know is
Because I haven't played the other song yet.
All it's proving is that you're loyal. We agree, you're loyal.
Bitch ain't me.
This nigga even articulate himself? I'm confused.
So does he sound the same in every song?
Yes.
But this is the same.
How does it sound the same? He was rapping and then you were singing.
Yes.
How's that sound the same?
That's not singing.
That's not singing.
That's
I said
slow
this
rap.
was rapping.
Even
The last one was singing.
That one was not singing. It was just slow rap. I'm sorry.
So he's got vocals now.
He doesn't have vocals.
What the hell is
How does he not have vocals?
That was his chance to show us that he was
He
versatile.
can sing better than Daddy Drake, nigga. The nigga you keep bouncing your ass cheeks on.
Yo, Isaac, let's be honest, bro. Let's be honest. This is 40 minutes ago.
on the comment when you let that nigga in the back. I'm surprised you're talking with all the dick you've been sucking, nigga.
What the hell is wrong with you, Doc? So look, if we talk about like haircuts, right? You would say that like there are certain niggas that if you brought them back 40 years ago, the haircuts they give for the time period would be like above par. But now they're trash. It's the same thing with this nigga singing. If we're talking about singing from 40 years ago, he might have been competitive. But when we talk about people who can really sing in today's world, it's way too competitive. It's like the NBA from 40 years ago. It's not as competitive as it is now. So NBA YoungBoy is just not a competitive singer in this market. I'm sorry.
Your point is so valid, right? Because when you're talking about a top 1% artist, you have to talk about someone that is timeless. You have to talk about someone that is timeless
and international. This nigga
NBA YoungBoy is not timeless.
These niggas in Africa are bumping to this shit right now.
Says who?
The niggas that flew to Africa from America to see what Africa's like.
You don't even fuck with.
You haven't been there. You haven't seen.
Let's do Isaac's logic. Name 3.
Name 3 what?
Countries. Africans that are bumping to
I'll do that right now. Michael, Ola, Sam. The 3 Africans.
Those are the most generic
African Canadians. You want me
to drop the last names? Michael Iwotan, Samuel Dosu.
Who are these niggas?
You just said to name 3 Africans.
Useless ass information.
Who are those niggas?
Why would you ask that question?
Because I know what you're trying to say. I know what you're trying to say. Isaac, you're trying to tell me Africans that are living in Lucky Village. That's what you're trying to tell me.
But Doctor, why would you ask me a question if you don't want the answer? I just gave you the answer.
I know.
You said name 3 Africans. Now you're mad.
Isaac, you gave an incorrect answer.
I give an incorrect answer.
Your semantics are so awful.
We said niggas living in Africa.
No, he didn't.
That was clearly the context of the
they might have semantics.
Said that.
See, give the semantics.
He should have said that. Now you're asking someone who's been bouncing on Drake's dick.
Please, let's stop talking about the dick bouncing.
We need to pause back there.
You're very fixated on him and his cheeks on another nigga's dick. But you can choose anything else. With his mouth open or like something, does he like sleep with socks on his ears or some type of shit, like anything else that could embarrass him other than dick booty bouncing?
Okay, so I have a question.
For who?
If you open up your laptop, is YoungBoy gonna be in your playlist?
Oh nigga, you would never find that in my internet history, and I haven't deleted that shit in like years.
Are you sure?
Yo, Isaac,
dead to the fuck.
Can we put this to the test?
Isaac, you come under fire right
like
now.
My phone?
Oh, I thought you brought your laptop.
Oh, for what, nigga?
You were saying you were putting it at the camera. I'm pulling my laptop.
Yeah, and then I stopped because I realized I didn't have my laptop.
Look, Isaac, why can't you just accept the fact that some people will not think NBA? You've talked more about that nigga than anybody else. If anybody's doing the dick right on my nigga,
why the fuck are you on his dick?
Why is there so much penis in your mouth?
Just hating ass niggas. Like dead ass. Why is there so much penis in your mouth?
Why are you getting so hyped up?
Do you like sucking that shit? Like, do you like it in your mouth? I'm so confused.
Somebody help this man. If it's not Jesus, there's nobody. I don't know who's gonna save this.
Why is he screaming like that? I'm so confused. Calm down, man. Look, I get it. NBA YoungBoy excites you. You like to talk about that, but you gotta calm down, all right? Look, I just think at the end of the day, when we look at global numbers, I'm sorry, NBA YoungBoy is just not a global player right now.
But
he's big in North America. He's just not a global player. That's what it is. Niggas in Australia are not listening to NBA YoungBoy.
Have you asked them?
Look, okay, John. I don't understand why you're baiting into Isaac. But if a girl sat here talking about Nicki Minaj, you shut it down. I don't understand why you're baiting into Isaac.
Nicki Minaj is a global icon.
No, we know this. We know this. But NBA is not the same.
How do you know?
Nicki Minaj is better than NBA.
You just don't listen to him. You don't follow his career.
Oh, come on, Isaac. The fact that I don't listen to him as part of this globe shows he's still not top 1%.
You said
I don't follow Drake like that, but I've listened to Drake.
Same Tory Lanez as that guy. You can't name a
3 out of 5 niggas on his last album,
or the name of his album.
Bro, when you listen to for someone who's listening to music, I don't need to see the title of the song.
Okay.
Because you're a big fan, you can listen, and then you're already looking for the title. You're looking for the director. You're looking for when he made it, what he was wearing, when he was making it.
You're saying Tory Lanez is that guy. You're saying Tory Lanez Lanez is one of the greatest. Oh, I like Tory Lanez, but you can't name shit.
Brother, I didn't say I am Tory Lanez fan. I say he's good at music, bro.
Okay. He got you there.
All right.
Okay. So what the hell's going on here?
There's 5 of us here, okay? Who here thinks that Tory Lanez is one of the greatest?
That's
greatest. As in with Michael Jackson and them?
He's a.
Or we're talking within the hip hop.
Yeah, in the hip hop community.
In the hip hop.
Then yeah,
Tory Lanez is up there.
I'll agree.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay.
So that's 4 for 5, man.
No, it's 5 for 5.
Oh, did he say?
He put it. Oh, okay. Who here thinks that NBA YoungBoy is the greatest
in the hip hop community?
In the hip hop community.
Right now?
No, in the hip hop community.
Oh, of all time.
In the hip hop community.
Global artists.
Well, the numbers speak. The numbers speak for themselves. That's all I have to say.
What number? Yeah.
The
one number.
What do you mean?
The one number, or sorry, the number one.
Do you know the funny thing here is
you're the third most streamed artist in the world.
Okay,
the last 2 years.
He's going off of shit. He's going off of this nigga who came into the league in 2016.
See, I should give an example. I'm not comparing niggas who been in the league since
one mic.
I'm not comparing Ashake to the NBA YoungBoy. I'm not comparing Ashake to the NBA YoungBoy. Sorry, I'm not comparing Ashake to NBA YoungBoy. I'm just giving you context.
Haterade. It doesn't even matter. Doesn't even matter.
I'm just giving context. You keep on saying he's the most streamed, and then you always add your caveat in the last 2 years. Bro, that's not most streamed.
How is it?
Because this is in the last 2 years.
Okay,
all time. Where is he all time? Where is he all time?
Where's he all time?
Where's he all time?
Probably third.
Oh, where? Third from what?
I like. Do you know I like Isaac?
He posts the most numbers. He posts the most numbers on YouTube. He's third most streamed on Spotify. Second most
on YouTube.
Yes.
Are you sure about that?
Yes. Like this is how I just know this nigga doesn't talk.
More than Selena Gomez.
Okay, let's look at it.
What's that that crackhead bitch? Katy Perry.
Yeah, Katy Perry, bro.
Yo, Bad Bunny's like the top artist on the planet. Thank you. Well, first of all, there's him and the Suicide Boys. Yeah. Aren't the Suicide Boys making the most money out of every artist?
Even on Spotify, you only got 18 million.
Those Korean niggas.
Adele, we haven't even brought up like global artists. We haven't even brought up like global artists.
Like NBA YoungBoy is not
why we're arguing with this guy.
Bro.
Yes, he is.
Nigga, I stopped. I'm trying to do better right now. God damn.
NBA YoungBoy is like the nigga who makes like his provincial team or whatever, and niggas are hyping him when he hasn't even made like the country team yet. I'm sorry, he just hasn't, nigga. Like,
what do you guys think of hip hop right now?
I don't know.
Okay, so this has been my one criticism, right? And I think this has less to do with hip hop, but more to do with our culture in general. Yeah. So we figure out that 21 Savage is British, and we have a shit ton of memes making fun of British people, making fun of the fact that he's British, whatever, cool. And then it was like in a blink of an eye, everybody started listening to drill music, specifically UK drill music. So I just thought it was weird. That's been my only criticism about music. Yes, there have been a couple shitty seasons of music fun, but I think that was my only criticism. I just thought it was weird how
that was hella specific. My criticism on music,
a big switch.
My criticism on music is all this. He's fabricating all this Wikipedia ads. Anyway, my criticism
YoungBoy passes 10 billion YouTube video views. YoungBoy Never Broke Again has officially passed 10 billion views on YouTube.
Wow.
Where he has been officially
10 million or billion?
10 billion. Where he has been the platform's number one
streaming
artist every single year.
Streaming bots.
Just be a hater.
No. There's literally actually a documentary that literally came out just recently. Just like how they have those fucking Bitcoin fucking factories, they literally have streaming factories.
It's true. Mm-hmm. It's true.
And practically every single fucking artist that you and I love had to do with it.
Alright. Anyways,
you can do it too.
Inflated numbers.
$6 grand. You can get yourself 100,000 views.
Never Broke Again being the number one ranked artist on YouTube every single week of 2022.
That is not a peer-reviewed article.
You know what I sound like right now?
Seriously, bro.
Sound like a bunch of haters.
No, we sound like a bunch of realists.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man.
We're not realists.
I'm sorry.
Yo,
the hell is good?
I'm sorry to say, but like nowadays, this is also part of what is like terrible about hip hop these days. Is social media has such a big part to play with it. Like
YoungBoy is such a controversial artist.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously, like he's gonna like when he drops something, people are gonna rush to see what he's about. Same thing with Kanye now. These days, Kanye, Kanye is such a legend, but these days,
right? Kanye has nothing to do with music, bro. He has nothing to do with music, bro.
Kanye's been saying a lot of shit.
Kanye has nothing to do with music.
I can't really rate, man.
And then drop, and then he's just kind of.
Yeah, well, see, the thing, this is the same thing. This is the same thing with like.
Yeah, but 6ix9ine is a rap.
This is the conversation we're having about people in the club, right? You have a lot of people that don't know music that are making heinous crimes, bro. You be telling me, brother, some of the music that people listen to nowadays is ass, hot ass, bro.
Let me give you an example. So, Migos, Culture, their first Culture album, fucking Pipe It Up, really all those tracks, okay. I don't think Stir Fry was part of it. It was like Pipe It Up, Dab, like that entire genre, fucking Bad and Bougie. That album, maybe like 20 tracks, like 18, fire. You could play the fucking album back to back. Okay, Culture 2 comes out.
Trash.
There's maybe like 4 songs.
Fucking horrible. They went copy and paste on it. Bro, when that album dropped, I was living. Like, I was on YouTube watching like probably like 50 to 60 reviews because everyone's saying the same shit.
It was garbage.
They're playing the songs from Culture 1 and Culture 2. It's the same track. They're just saying different hours.
It was worse.
Angry,
no, it was worse.
A lot of artists are lazy as well.
But then Culture 3 came out. Name a song off Culture 3 that you guys have heard in the club.
Yeah, be careful with
or that's popular.
No, they did the one with Drake.
Just sit on the other side.
What's it called? I can't remember what it's called, but I think I've heard it in the club like once or twice, but specifically like Drake's part.
My nigga, the only song off of Culture 3 that was popping was Straightening.
Yeah.
There's no other song that's on the album.
Yeah.
There's no other song on the album that you would hear in the club. Yeah. And that's what's unfortunate. You have an entire anticipated album that you're waiting for. They're providing you 14 to, again, like 22 tracks, depending on the artist or whatever the fuck they feel. Mm-hmm. And it's just ass. You play the song once, you're not going to listen to it again. And bro, that's hip hop
like
right
a
now.
lot of artists are lazy, right? They have a fan base. Once they know their fan base is loyal, they forget about the creation. Like, you're a musician, you're an artist, you create art.
But it wasn't this bad before.
No, I know. It's because of the fast food music that we're having now. No, because you have to create music that is going to generate streams, because a lot of, like, the music industry, the business side of it is affecting the creative side of it a lot. Yeah. Right. Whereas back then, to make music, you're trying to make something that resonates with people, because you need, in order to make people play your music, you're trying to get it to resonate. So you take time to create. Brother, that is it in the closet? Trapped in the Closet with
Kelly.
Oh my god! Wow,
crazy, right?
That's art.
Doxa, let me put another perspective in your mind, right?
Also, I do think that drill music kind of fucked up hip hop. But anyways,
that is a very interesting take. What I was gonna say though was that we're living in a very different world now, and what I mean by that is that it's like how Frank Ocean intentionally released a less better album to get out of his deal, right? And then he just took his audience and dipped, right? And now he can make whatever he wants at the quality he wants, right? It kind of goes back to this now, spins on every artist, right? How many artists are we seeing now that they're no longer pure artists, right? They're no longer like, okay, all this nigga does is gangster rap. No. It's like, okay, this nigga does gangster rap. Okay, he does fashion. He might start a clothing. People are trying to monopolize and capitalize on the audience that they've created, as opposed to in the 90s or the 80s, niggas weren't doing that. Like, let's be honest. If Travis Scott was a 90s rapper, the nigga's not doing collabs with Jordan. He's not dropping merch. He's not doing collabs with fucking McDonald's. He's not doing that. But artists are doing this thing where they're trying to leverage their audiences now.
I'm gonna jump into that. The 90s was different, bro. It was a lot of these rap artists didn't necessarily, like, Ice Cube couldn't walk inside of McDonald's and be like, yeah, let's collaborate, because he's a fucking gangster.
Alienated.
Like, that entire era, like, it's completely different.
So then, are you now saying that rappers because that brings in the
money? They're a dollar bill in the eyes of that fucking rich.
That's what I was saying. By the business side of music is affecting the creative side, because now that everything's about money, now that everything's about streams, you're just trying to create something fast. You're trying to create something that will get people going. Hence why we need controversy in order to drive traffic to whatever you're releasing. Regardless of how good it is, as long as people have clicked and watched 10 seconds of it or listened to 10 seconds of it, that's all we need. You know, and people are only going to that 10 seconds because, oh, he did something last week. What the hell is he released? Oh, he's released something? Let me check out. Oh, shit. But I'm already 10 seconds in. The business doesn't care. They've got their money. They're going.
Is that not how Tory Lanez dropped that? Like, that the shit between him and Megan at the very beginning, the whole push out. The niggas all over Twitter and then drops an album to explain everything. Yeah. Niggas rush over, they listen to the whole album. By the time niggas are done listening to the album, the next day the album's even off Spotify and Apple Music. But the niggas
made his money though.
Yeah,
that nigga made his money.
That's what I'm saying. The business side has royally screwed over a lot of people.
Into what you said about drill ruining.
I was just about to ask that.
I think it has a part of kind of fucking around with the hip hop community because like it's like people got bored or producers, like a lot of producers that were doing all the fucking like the heavy shit, like Lex Luger, fucking Jallo Beats, fucking Metro Boomin when he was Metro Boomin.
What happened to that nigga, man?
Bro, like people have been like, I think he experimented and I don't know, but I feel like too many artists decided like, oh, there's drill music, let me try and make a drill track. And then they tried and it wasn't it. And there's a lot of artists that are kind of just ghosted now. Like we can't even necessarily think of them because they're not relevant at all. Right? And it's probably because of like the last time that they tried to make some type of track that was kind of out of their element and it totally backfired.
Is this where you see that, you know, artists might start to then dibble and dabble in other things to bring their relevancy back up?
Yeah, that's exactly either that or you'll hear another old school song that's been remixed in something else and they're trying to make a new song of it.
Yeah, I think that's my one issue with.
I think that's just what's trendy right now. I'd say.
Well, I wouldn't say it's trending. I think it's a dumb. I think it's a. When I say I don't think it's trending, I don't think I mean it's trending with social. I think it's trending in the business line of it.
Yeah,
but I don't know.
I think Pop Smoke started that wave.
That was my
like the whole, you know, like putting a drill beat on like an R&B song or putting a drill beat. Yes, Pop Smoke started. He got that shit popping.
He got it popping, but he didn't start it.
I obviously he didn't. No. I get what you're saying. He wasn't the first nigga to think of it, but he got that shit popping.
Not drill, but like literally just sampling.
Describing a sample.
No, but he's talking about a very specific
type.
See,
like a drill R&B sample. I'm talking about literally like. You could take SWV, Boyz II Men, fucking Tevin Campbell.
And they're just putting drill beats on it.
No, not even drill. Like,
it's just there's
numerous tracks out there that have an old school beat that we've all heard and loved before, but then they try to make it something new and it's garbage.
Let me give you a perfect example for that. And this is I love this artist. I love listening to his music, but this was my biggest critique. It was actually Fabio in his latest album. Fabio, is that song called?
Fabio Foreign?
Yeah, Fabio Foreign.
Oh, okay.
In his album that he just dropped, right? I liked it, had a lot of good songs, but the reason why I liked a lot of the songs is because you have a lot of older songs from like Neo and all these other guys from like the 90s where it's like, I know those songs, so yeah, him rapping over them is cool and I can like his song, but the bass element is the fact that he's sampling old shit that's already happened, and I don't.
And to Timothy's point, bro, Kanye West been doing that shit since time, bro.
You know
samples, he's been eating that shit up.
Exactly. Yeah, but see, the sampling that Kanye did and the sampling someone like Fabio did, night and day.
Different, yeah.
Night and day.
Oh, it's completely different.
Kanye is taking a beat, flipping it,
drill samples for sure,
breaking it apart.
I feel like drill has gotten so big because of the way it came. You know, I feel like, especially with this whole New York.
Every drill song sounds the fucking same because of the beat.
Yeah. They usually put on the same.
It comes with the freaking dance. Everyone's trying to get sturdy.
Yeah.
That's why it's very trendy now.
But I think
eventually it'll like.
But I don't. It just sucks because it's like when you listen to the song, it literally sounds like every other song.
Probably said that about fucking disco.
There's no excitement
never fade
to that.
No, but the reason
like there's
why
nothing different. You just know, of course, that you're going to be able to get sturdy because you know the beat's going to be the exact same.
I don't think there's any.
It doesn't even matter what the niggas are saying anymore.
The reason why I don't think it's going to fade is because of platforms like TikTok and Instagram. And the reason why I'm saying that is, if you look at, now it's kind of dabbling into Doc's point from a business perspective, you have businesses that, you know, were doing hundreds of millions of dollars simply by using Instagram, right? And this is before Reels. This is before, just a simple link in bio. TikTok came around and it like gave that same capacity, but on a much broader scale. Like if you go viral on TikTok now versus going viral on Instagram, it's night and day, right? Yeah. But a lot of these people, what they're doing is that it's content. What makes you go viral is content that people can react to and can relate to. So all this like getting sturdy, like music like that, that's not going to go away because that's what's giving people bread and butter.
Hold on. The thing with TikTok, right? You have to realize TikTok feeds off of what is happening now, which is the fast food. You think it's not going to die down, but it's going to die down once another thing comes out. Because once another thing comes out, what are the business going to do? We have to bang this shit out.
Yeah, they have
and once you start banging this shit out, everything else fades.
I just don't see TikTok going anywhere.
Drill rappers, they don't want to do drill forever.
Yeah.
They want to branch out and do whatever.
And that's exactly where it's going to change. If the UK says fuck drill, no one else can continue it.
But the thing is, you can't say fuck drill because it's dissing.
You know, not like
no, but like moving on. The thing with drill is
are you trying to say like UK is like the godfather to drill type shit?
They are not.
No, it's Chicago. Yeah, Chicago.
Niggas.
No. Wait. With that said, I know the Chicago niggas have been doing this.
They started.
But who really branched that shit internationally?
Chief Keef.
No. See, no. Hold on.
UK branched a different part of drill, different type of drill.
What do you mean? Wait.
Actually, UK flourished that shit.
Okay, of course. But Chief Keef put drill music on the map.
You know, okay.
You know, he's the godfather.
Isaac, he started it, but it's just like Pop Smoke.
Yeah, that's what I said. UK gave a different like spin to it, and they really projected that.
That's what he's saying.
Yeah, that's what the New York niggas are doing right now. I know what you're talking about. But I'm saying the actual godfather is Chief Keef.
Okay, but put
that's like saying the nigga that fucking created Microsoft Word. Like he's the godfather of Microsoft Word, but Bill Gates bought that shit, and now it's Microsoft. Or sorry, before it was just Word, but now it's Microsoft
but you
Word.
also have to give Chief Keef more credit because he put that shit on.
I'm not taking away from him. I'm just saying the UK flourished it, and if the UK decides that they're gonna move on from it, it's not gonna be.
I can't get behind that because I never really fucked with UK.
Let me ask you.
Look, hold on. Before we move on, right? The thing with UK and drill is a young thing in the context of the UK music scene. The main scene was grime. Right, it was grime and it was house music.
That's true.
Drill is only young, and drill. The only reason drill is hyping up is because of everything associated with it, the lifestyle associated with it. That's the only reason right now it's hyping up. It's not a genre that's gonna last, especially because a lot of the drill artists are very, very young and very, very volatile acts. They're not musically. A lot of them are not like musically inclined. The ones that are doing drill and doing it at a good level, they have a lot more to their discography.
So let me ask you a question, or actually everybody. American drill artists compared to UK drill artists. How many American drill artists are there?
A lot.
How many American drill artists are there?
I don't think there are that many, to be honest.
No, there's a lot.
At least not a lot that are.
Or are we talking like just Chicago artists?
No, Chicago, New York,
so
Baton Rouge.
So what I'm trying to get to the point is that their primary. Like, this is their basis, that they are drill artists. Yeah. Not that they dabbled into it. Okay. And then how many are there in the UK?
There's a lot, because a lot of them are the youngest. But
what would the comparison be? And then with that said, in regards to those artists and then the American artists, who's getting more views? Who's getting the more popularity? Who's getting more spread?
As of right now, I think New York drill is on top.
Yeah?
I would say that.
So you guys think that if the UK basically was like... Oh, my apologies. So if the UK basically kind of left it, like they started to move on to something else, maybe there's something called waxy, and they started it's the waxy thing.
Yeah.
Do you guys think that New York can maintain drill forever?
No, and let me tell you,
drill is a niche category.
But something you also have to realize
is the same with house. House is
just like.
And the thing is, like house is it's gonna last a lifetime.
Yeah,
house is always gonna last a lifetime. No, it's not dead because people still run it.
No, I'm saying I don't think it'll die.
Yeah, it's not gonna die. But drill is a fast food. Drill is a fast food.
Yeah. Just like how you said the UK flourished drill from Chicago, I could say the same thing about New York doing that to UK because they added the whole getting sturdy thing. They added the whole putting R&B beats behind it or putting the old tracks behind it. I say they flourished it and they kind of took that shit over right now.
But they haven't.
Honestly, the best thing about the drill shit,
a lot of the top drill artists are still UK based.
Not really.
Here, let me put it like this, right? And this is always my biggest criticism with America, right? Is when it comes to idea generation, America sucks. And so what they do?
Oh, we know this. They stole a whole land and claimed it theirs.
They steal things, and it's the old saying where it's like, you know, settlers get slaughtered, but people who come after them are the ones that prosper, right? If you come to a new territory and you try to establish yourself, you will get destroyed, right? Look at any business any industry that is new, people go to that industry, they will die. But then the people coming behind them who watch their mistakes, they are the ones who flourish, right? So if the UK wanted to move on to something else, give it maybe 5-6 years, you'll see it done in America, but it will just be done better at a bigger volume. And that's what America does really well, right? The only thing we haven't been able to replicate is football in America. Soccer, they suck at it. But anywhere else in the world is great.
Your point is moving to what UK has done. It's, for example, I started something, it's dying, but someone made it better. I'm not going to go back to the same thing because once they've made it better and they've moved on, everything's going to move on. Because your point goes to what UK did to drill.
Yeah, but
not what America's now going to do today. They started it.
Yeah, but my point initially was the fact that if the UK moved on from drill, would drill still be able to be like alive and well in America? And I said no. And the reason why I'm saying no is because America...
Oh, because of that, yeah.
They're just going to look for the next thing. That's what America always does, right? We've done it in everything. Once it comes to America, it becomes better. But it's never started in America.
Yeah,
it's never. Why do you think no one else plays football in the rest of the world? Because it started in America. But something else that starts in America, or something else that starts outside of America, once you bring it to America, it flourishes. Basketball, all these other things.
So you're trying to say that when something starts in America, it doesn't typically flourish out of America?
In certain contexts, yes, obviously there are exceptions to that. And it's obviously not just a general rule of thumb. But why doesn't anybody else in the world play football?
Why doesn't do people?
Because see, the thing we talked about this last episode. The thing with football, the nature of the sport, like, bro, no one else is interested.
Because if there's money there, because there's obviously money in that market, right? But clearly nobody else is like, wow,
no one else is interested. Because think about the sport itself. It's made up of so many other sports. It's not its own sport. Do you get what I'm saying? It's just taking rugby and just put some padding together. That's really it. You can't take American football into, you know, a bigger market like Europe or even Oceanasia. You can't, because they play rugby. Why are you gonna tell me to put on a helmet and pads? We already do this. Do you get what I'm saying? America just it's already a fast food thing they've made for themselves because they have such a big population. That's why they make a lot of money. That's why you see with a lot of artists that are booming in the world,
it's really
down to numbers, because one artist can stay in a city and be one of the most streamed artists because of numbers, right? But he hasn't even left his city. Do you get what I'm saying? Compared to someone else in UK who is being streamed by how many countries and is still not as big as this one artist in that one city that's never left. Wasn't it? Is it Designer or Panda? The one
Designer.
Whoever's the artist. Bro, he's never been to New York, but he's out here rapping about bitches in New York. What the hell?
You know what? That's the flaw of a lot of people, where you need to be able to see the world. And unfortunately, a lot of niggas don't even get to see the world. And it's not because they don't have money. It's because of ignorance. They choose not to leave. They say, my city's the best. I love my city. Why would I ever leave?
Why do you have to leave if you have everything there?
Go and see the world.
No, but in your mind, in your mind, if you have everything in your house, are you going to leave your house?
How do you know you have everything in your house?
I'm saying in your mind. If you have everything, what else are you looking for?
But doesn't curiosity set in?
No, but this is my point. Curiosity only sets in when you're looking for something you don't have. But if in your mind you have everything, Why are you going out?
Yeah, but even us as humans, we have everything we have on Earth, yet we're still trying to venture into space. So there's a natural drawing curiosity.
We're looking for something we don't have. Right? Physically we have everything, but the reason curiosity sets in, you're curious to see something that is not with you. But if you think you have everything, what else is there to look for? That's what a lot of these people fall in, and that plays into the ignorance. Because they don't know they need to figure more shit out.
Yeah, but I mean, we live in a world where everything is so interconnected. So in my mind, it still like baffles me that niggas in 2022 can sit on TikTok, they'll see Jamaica, they'll see Nigeria, they'll see like Australia, they'll see Indonesia, and they'll say, nah, Colorado's all right for me. The same one road street that you've lived. Bro, I worked with a nigga at Best Buy. He was 29. He said he has never left the province of Manitoba. Can you imagine? Manitoba of all places. Can you imagine? That's sickness. I'm sorry, bro. Like, to me, that just doesn't even make sense.
That's peak. That's kind of crazy. I'm sorry, bro.
I asked him.
Some people have no need to leave.
He has his citizen. Yeah. He was born here, so it's not like he's an immigrant. Not like he can't leave.
Like a lot of people have basic wants and needs.
Did he seem like he gave a fuck?
Bro, this nigga, like, his whole life was here, which that's a completely different subject, because I don't understand how, like, not that you can't be tied down to one particular place, like, everyone wants, you know, to have someone to call home, but spread your wings, go somewhere, do something.
You're speaking as an ambitious person, though.
As a man, how can you not have ambition?
Bro, as a man, how can you not have ambition? This is what I'm saying. You have to realize not everyone.
See now,
as a man, how can you not have ambition? Bro, even as a woman, how can you not have ambition?
That's fair, but you have to understand, like, not everybody is in the mental states at the same time to be ambitious, right?
But how can you not be like that?
It could be hard for a lot of people.
Yeah, but this is ignorance from your point.
Said?
I don't. My brain.
This is ignorance from your side.
That's your brain,
my nigga.
It's
like, at the same time, like, a lot of people were grown up different. A lot of people were born into not having opportunities. Don't even know what opportunities are. When they see something, they're grateful as fuck, but they don't even know how to pressure or to push into something else. They see a fucking form that is like, you can fill this out to get this, and they're like, are you fucking serious? Some people don't even know what a fucking coupon is, my nigga. They don't even know if they can save $5 off of a $10 wrap.
But John, wait, before you bring
see, I had a feeling you weren't gonna listen to anything he said and just start speaking.
John. You've already said your point. Inherently, we want more as humans.
Look, John.
Inherently,
but not everyone does, my nigga. Some people. Imagine being born onto, like, it's a completely different. You have to think about the millions of different lifestyles that people have, my nigga. Imagine being born onto a farm into a huge family. Like Amish people. They're fucking bordered off, my nigga. They don't know. There's niggas out here that don't even know what electricity is. They only fucking know flaming candles.
Yeah, but they still want more for themselves.
No, you're only saying that for John. You don't know there's more. Wait, John, you have to realize you've been exposed to then have these desires to want more. Your parents brought you to a different land. That in itself has already exposed you to knowing that there can be more.
Yep.
But whether or not they've told you that we moved from a different country to come here, your parents are not of this origin. That in itself makes you realize innately there's more to this life than what I have.
Yeah, but I think if I was born in a different place, I would still have this innate ability to want.
No, you wouldn't.
No, bro.
You can't tell them. You can't tell them they.
No. We can't because
you never know.
No. We're saying.
We're saying tell him how he was gonna think.
Okay, so Doc,
Wait,
we're saying this in confidence because
you can say most likely.
No. We're saying this in confidence because we're showing that other people are born and then they have no ambition outside of what they have.
Wait,
that's what I'm telling you.
Let me ask you a
question. That is what could happen.
Imagine being born a slave at this day and age.
Okay, but let me put this in your perspective. Okay, in every continent, in every era, there has always been some sort of ruler who's wanted to expand their land. Meaning that in every day and age, no matter why are you laughing? It's true. Somebody has always wanted more. People.
Yeah, somebody. Not everybody.
Everybody.
Not everybody, bro.
Always wants more.
Not everybody.
It's like inherent that
it's not.
I want to be better than I am.
Do you know what the word content means? Because it exists.
It doesn't exist in human nature. I'm sorry, it doesn't. You have to learn.
There's a definition.
Are you saying that all humans are the same then?
You know how you be getting on my ass for saying dumb shit?
No, what I'm saying is,
like you going nowhere with this.
The attitude.
Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. DMIXX, do you want to shout anything?
Fucking L. He got destroyed on the last one.
I don't know, man. Like, just shout out to me, because fuck you. No, I was joking.
I have a question, though. Is there any new clubs that are coming into the Winnipeg scene?
I have an answer for you.
Drop. We need to know the hot spots, man.
You don't even need to know names. Just need to know if there's any new ones coming.
Yes.
Okay, that's good. Because, bro, I'm like, this needs something new.
You're acting like all the Winnipeg bitches, bro.
Nah, it's just like I'm not gonna say I'm tired of.
But what are you tired of? Are you gonna say see the same?
Check out.
Or the building, because you're gonna see the same people.
I want something like OV again. I don't think there's any club like OV right now.
Isn't that the same vibe?
No, they play white people music in the radio.
Anyways, let's close this show, man. Guys, remember to comment.
Doing something like that, like
remember to subscribe.
Renting out your own spot. Would you ever know?
Hey, this guy.
So is that something that's coming in the future? Like niggas, we gotta be on the lookout. Like what's happening?
Hey, let's do this show, man.
There's a couple things that will be happening.
Because in my opinion, there's no club like OV.
Let's close this show, man.
Unfortunately, you won't get another club like OV.
That's very tough.
Let's close this show, man.
You think because you think? Oh yeah, I'm done. I'm just talking to him now.
Let's tell your people subscribe.
Okay, subscribe to this nigga, because you already know we be talking all the fucking shits and all the stuffs. Don't listen to these young ass niggas, because they both like fucking bouncing dick cheeks and all this type of weirdos fucking the shit, both of them, because you clearly hear both of them putting fucking penis in their mouth. All sorts of fucking crazy. If you be talking to these motherfuckers, see what I mean? Make sure you wash your hands every single time that you talk to these niggas, just in case they be fucking I don't know,
shaking hands with the
John, you really gonna let him talk to you like that?
You're crazy, dog. I work with kids.
I'm talking to both of you.